welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed this winter glam tutorial. I thought this was really pretty and really cool toned and perfect for those like winter nights when you want to be glam but you don't maybe want to go with the typical like golds and bronzes that at least I usually do. So jumping right into it, I'm starting with a fresh face. I've been struggling with a lot of acne and acne scars, so I'm going to use a bunch of concealers and highlighting and contouring to cover all of that up. I'm doing my brows. I did one already off camera, but I'm doing them with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil and then filling them in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brown Ebony. This is pretty much the same brow routine that I use for all my full face glam. But I do them differently on a day-to-day. So if you want to see how I do my eyebrows and like a more casual look, definitely let me know down below and I'll film that for you. So going in with the Aloe Girl Pro Conceal, I'm just carving out my brow and getting that all nice and cleaned up. This is perfect because it helps with color correcting. I've stopped color correcting with an orange corrector because I feel like it leaves me an orange undertone, so I like to just spot correct on like the really dark pigmentation marks before I go over with foundation. This way as well I use much less foundation than I would. So I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear foundation in NC50. I just started using this foundation. Just a quick thing before anyone comments, I'm not putting a ton of foundation down to my neck only because I wasn't actually going out on this day and I didn't want to like use that much foundation. But definitely, like if you have any acne scars or marks, make sure you have full coverage on your neck as well so you don't have any spots showing. So now I'm just contouring with the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick, and this is in the color Cool Earth. I love this. It's made my contour really easy and lightweight as well, so I've been enjoying using this stick. So I'm going in with my Aloe Girl Pro Conceal again. This is in the color Toffee, and I'm just concealing my under eyes. Another quick comment too is that I am using a bunch of concealers today. This is because I'm wearing this as like a full glam nighttime look. Again, on a day-to-day basis, I would not be wearing this much makeup. It just wouldn't work out to have on all day, or at least I haven't tried. But yeah, if you are wanting to do this on a daytime look, definitely just like, you know, you can scale back on this amount of concealer, and if you want to use this much makeup, then go ahead, girl, do your thing. So I'm just using my Real Techniques sponge. I've lost my beauty blend. I have no idea what happened to it. And then I'm picking up my Real Techniques stippling brush and I'm just blending out that foundation stick. I realized that it's like pretty much impossible to use the foundation stick with a sponge, so it blends out much easier with a stippling brush or some kind of foundation brush.
I know what it is to be broken and be bold. Tell you that my silver is gold.
So then I'm going on with another concealer, which is the Naked Skin Concealer in the color Medium Deep. I love how lightweight this is, and it's really great because I can layer it over other concealers and it doesn't like cake up my under eye too much, and it really does a great job of brightening up my under eye. So I'm setting everything with the RCMA No Color Powder as per usual, and I'm just going to have that, apply that on all the highlighted parts of my face. And today, because I've had like a little bit of white cast in pictures, I went over with the Benite Topaz translucent powder. I think for darker skin tones, the RCMA, especially if you're applying it with a brush and not a beauty blender, can leave you a little white cast. And so to cancel that out, I do go over with other powders. This doesn't always happen. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the way I apply it and the amount that I put on. And then for my darker areas, I'm using the Got You Covered Mineralized Mineralized Foundation by Arbonne, and I'm just setting my contoured areas with that.
Even I know what it's like to be held and not be held. Funny how stomach and fed seems satisfied cause it's swollen and you caught me shooting across the sky like a star.
So to wipe everything away, the rest of the RCMA powder, I'm going in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Deep. This really just neutralizes everything and makes sure that I don't have that flashback or that white cast. And then I just picked up my dark deep mineralized skin finish, and I'm going in to contour my nose really softly, and I'm going to go in with a darker powder just to define that contour a little more. Again, this is like full glam, so I don't have that kind of time to do this makeup on a day-to-day, but it's super fun when I do tutorials for you guys.
To never let it get too far. You see my silhouette, so you're standing scared of me.
So now to contour again, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in a tan to deep, and I'm just really focusing that on my cheeks, the outer perimeter of my face, and my neck as well / jawline to really have that super defined. And then I was super bummed out because my Morphe brush just broke, so I'm going to super glue it back. But anyway, I'm starting with the eyes, and I'm using Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek as my transition color. I'm using a fluffy blending brush. I need to start naming my brushes for you guys because I'm like so bad at doing that. So I'm just building up that color. And then going in to my Morphe 350 palette, I'm using these two brown shades. Because I'm not using one palette today, you guys can just like look for similar shades that you have in your makeup collection to achieve this look. That just like cool browns and a warmer brown for your crease is probably what you want to do. And then I'm actually going back and putting that RCMA no color powder under my eyes because I was experiencing some fallout and I didn't want to like redo my concealer obviously and mess that up. And then I'm going into my Naked 2 palette, and I picked up that like silvery shade. I'll link the name down below. It wasn't showing up in the beginning, so I took some glitter glue and I just like rubbed it in, and I really got a lot of product onto that brush, and I started applying that, and it showed up really beautifully, so much more pigmented, almost like a cream shadow, and that's exactly what I wanted. And so here again, I'll be layering some products.
Can I tell you a secret?
And now you can see that I wiped away the translucent powder, but I really shouldn't have because I went in with glitters afterwards that caused some fallout. So definitely wait till you're completely done with your foundation before you wipe away your translucent powder. So now I'm using the Granite color from the Urban Decay Moondust palette, and I'm patting that onto my eye. I feel like this works better as a glitter as opposed to an eyeshadow. If you want to use it as an eyeshadow, the best way I've noticed is to use it with your finger or put a glitter glue over. And then because I wanted even more pop on my eyelid, you can see I was just like not happy with the way things were coming out, so I just kept like trying different ways, and so I used that J-Cat glitter, and that is where I ended with the eyes. So I'm just taking those shades that I used in my transition color in my crease, and I'm running that on my bottom lash line, and I used the jumbo pencil in my waterline. Now I'm going over that again with the Maybelline just because it's darker, and I think it's easier to line my to tight line and to line my waterline with that gel liner. So then I popped some of that Moondust color, the Granite color, on my inner corner. I think if I did this again, I'd probably just use a highlight on my inner corner. I didn't really like the look of the glitter, but if you do like the look of the glitter, of course, just keep it. And so I used the Huda Beauty Scarlet lashes because they are my faves. And then I'm going in with this Kiko Milano 208 shadow as a highlight, and I'm highlighting all the usual suspects on my face.
My wings are made of plastic. 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 Oh, my wings are made of plastic. My wings are made of plastic.
So then to line my lips, I'm using a MAC lip liner, and then I'm using the NYX Lip Lingerie in Honeymoon, which is a really beautiful, cool toned nude color.
Oh, my wings are made of plastic. 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 Oh, my wings are made of. And so
And that's it for this winter glam makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. When I'm not posting on here, I am posting on Instagram, so definitely go follow me over there. But I will see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.